Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. Man, I seen this little article right here. I got it from a brother who's on my YouTube feed. I can't remember which brother this was exactly from. But I just said, man, let me jump into this and see what's going on. Because I like when the brothers put these different articles, and that's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We watchmen in this truth, and we communicate, through the works that we do, man. We ain't got to actually, call a brother who's way off in another spot, even though, that's cool if you communicate with the brothers and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just know that, we're on a spiritual level, man. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers in other parts of the world who are bringing out videos on the same thing that we do, but we don't necessarily have to talk to each other. We communicate through the works and we believe in reincarnation. I bumped into one brother from New York who came up here, and when he came up here, all I could do was greet the brother and smile and laugh. It was like we knew each other from somewhere in the past, but we just couldn't put the finger on it. So these are just different scenarios to think about, man, because this truth is a beautiful thing, man. And when you're doing the work of the Lord, man, and when you do the work of the Lord, there are others on the planet who are doing the work too as well, man. So that's a good thing, man. And then we're always on, the same page. The message might be different, but the deliverance is the same, man. Now, I might have chopped that up wrong because, the message is the same. Just the deliverance might be different. That's what I meant to say, because, Salaki, but yes, back to the matter at hand. So yeah, this it says feds charge former ABC News producer with transportation of child pornography. Now, what the heck is going on in Babylon other than, we have Babylon's being exposed right now, man. These weirdos are being exposed. Babylon's leaders are being found more and more chomos, child molesters and stuff like that, man. When you go into the higher ups and the judges and the lawyers and the politicians, we're finding out that more and more of these dudes are into this child pornography. This story is the spirit because the story is coming out today because this morning I'm watching the news and, they had a wife and a husband who ran a hot dog spot out here in Woodstock, Illinois, and he was a coach of a football team. He did a lot of, he was something real prominent in the area. Nice, big, huge house in the cul-de-sac area. And, him and his wife, they both have been charged with child pornography stuff, man. And they said that he used to put the cameras in the bathroom and recording when the kids' friends would come by, he'd be recording the friends and stuff, and the wife would know about this stuff, man. So, this stuff is just being more and more of their wickedness is being brought to the light. And these are just low-level people. So these are higher-level ups. But they're all Edomites that are intertwined into this damn child pornography stuff, man. America has a sick spirit of child pornography. There was this, they have a bunch of, but Boy Scouts just got sued, man. Got the goddamn, they damn near went bankrupt if I'm not mistaken, And Boy Scouts of America is a multi-billion-dollar business, man. I don't know where their money is right now, what I'm saying, because they got sued, like I said, but at the same time, you had that Boy Scouts where people trusted their kids to go on camping trips, and what was happening, their kids were getting fondled and all sorts of weird stuff. Then you got you also have I've been online every now and then, you got that Boys Town in Omaha, and when they would when the runaways or if you were too bad of a kid wherever you were at in the United States, they had a spot for you where you could go and supposedly redo your life and everything, man. And they got this area called Boys Town, which was funded by the government. I think they closed it down, what I'm saying, because it was just too much. Too many cases were being thrown on them, and and let's not forget about these Catholic churches, and these clergymen, and what happens to them? They can rape a kid on the south side of Chicago and they'll put him in another parish on the west side or the north side. They just move them around, and then keep their secrets to themselves. They keep their secrets amongst each other. just like these dudes, man. So this is a news producer, and I'm going to read this article because it's going to bring out more than he was just a news producer. So this dude was higher up in the rankings. Let me read some of this, and I'll bring out some verses. He says, James Gordon Meek resigned abruptly from his job shortly after federal agents raided his Arlington, Virginia home in April of 2022. James Gordon Meek with the transportation of child pornography, according to a criminal complaint filed in Eastern Virginia on Wednesday. Meek resigned abruptly from his job shortly after federal agents raided his Arlington, Virginia home. Federal agents stated investigation into Meek first began after the cloud storage company Dropbox tipped off the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children about the presence of 5 suspected videos of children sexually exploited material in a Dropbox account, according to the complaint. Dropbox is they come on our phones, it's an extra storage spot, basically, you know what I'm saying? And truthfully, I never knew that they were regulating that, but I guess they got to when you're doing, well, you shouldn't be doing wickedness, and you won't have to have that worry about nothing like that happening as far as them reporting you for doing anything. But yeah, so they're reporting them for doing that wickedness in that Dropbox account. And it says, subsequently, investigation of the tip allegedly confirmed the videos depicted child pornography and were linked to Meek's account. And they triggered an investigation which allegedly found Meek posing as a minor to solicit pornography images of children. So this dude was posing as a minor, so that's how sick he was, man. Posing as a kid. They say they found child pornography images on the producer's iPhone 8 and iPhone 6 and a hard drive and laptop, depicting the abuse of children as young as toddlers. And FBI agents examined Meek's iPhone 8. They found messages he exchanged with another alleged pedophile with whom Meek traded child pornography. In the messages, Meek appeared to confess to having previously abused children. Have you ever raped a toddler girl? It's amazing, he allegedly wrote in an exchange. Meek's attorney, Eugene Gorosky, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. When Rolling Stones previously reported the prosecutors were preparing an indictment against Meek. Rolling Stones. I've been figuring out how all these damn media agencies get a hold of these stories before they really hit the fan, man. And how do they get these exclusive interviews? Because they all intertwine with each other. I'm gonna read some more because the article. I'm bring it out. I want to get to the juicy parts. He says, oh, there it is. Start right here. Meek was a well-known figure in national security circles, both as a former Emmy-winning journalist and a former counterterrorism advisor and investigator for the Homeland Security Committee. He was coming off of a well-received documentary about Special Forces skirmishes in Niger and finishing up a book with a former Green Beret of the U.S. military's withdrawal from Afghanistan. Now, if you know anything about the U.S. military, they have a track record of the atrocities that they did in Afghanistan. Benghazi, what was that when they had those people putting wires in their balls and just doing all sorts of just weird stuff, man. Having them people, having Ishmael stand on top of Ishmael naked and stuff. What is the purpose of that, man? But these dudes is Green Berets, Special Forces, security, White House, Homeland Security committees. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites get the top of the line of the jobs, man. This is Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. These people, they can do whatever they want to, man. You have R. Kelly, who's just a regular rinky-dink singer. He ain't got no Homeland Security passes. He doesn't have top of the line this and that. He's just a regular R&B croner, who's having sex with grown women and telling them they couldn't leave because they were spending his money up. But that's what they put in front of us. But like I said, we don't know what actually he was doing behind, because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with this devil in the system, he's going to have a back door on you. He's going to have something over your head. So we don't know what he had over R. Kelly's head, and it was time to pay the piper, man, so to speak, But these high-level dudes, they don't get in trouble like us, man. They're not in trouble like other men, man. Esau has, he gets away with murder, man. He gets away with doing these type of things, man. Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. That's all that happens to him, man. Oh, just try not to do it again and try not to get caught next time, Those type of situations happen to him. The Department of Justice took a usually long time, 8 months, to formally charge Meek. Multiple sources previously told Rolling Stones that's because of Meek's job as a journalist. Wow. In October, the Biden administration formalized stringent new guidelines for how the DOJ handles investigations of reporters. See, these dudes get hid. Once again, they're not in trouble as other men. You know, a lot of their things get hidden, even though they get caught doing pure wickedness, man. We get accused of it. They get caught doing it. And, you know, so why would you want to continuously try to please this devil, knowing that you can't please the wicked, man? You know? This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. So some of our entertainers that have been hand in hand with this devil, I mean, they're getting their licks, man. You know, they're getting that lot because a lot of them are getting put in jail for just dumb things, tax evasions and stuff like that. You having here you is, you're making millions and millions of dollars. You have an accountant that takes care of all that stuff, but somehow they miss this loophole or they miss that loophole, and what happens? They take all your money and then you go to jail. So you die broke. Once you served your 10 years in jail in America, you're gonna come out broke. And I'm speaking to the so-called entertainers who want to hold on to this wicked place, man, who are hand in hand with the wicked, man. You know, they're gonna get the punishment of this place, man. We see it coming to them, man. That's why, you know, when we see a lot of those so-called entertainers and the judgment that happens to them, you know, we know why, man. You know, we know why, because this devil, they're intertwined with the devil, man. So yeah, man, I just wanted to bring this out, man. What is us? So yeah, they got this dude, man. They got him, and he gets away with this stuff. He's sending pictures of his rod and stuff, you know. And he also is, the key thing about it is he was in all these inner circles with these devils, man. He was there. He was there security. He worked at Channel 7, ABC, Slocky, ABC. That was his main job. You know, one of his main jobs, because like I said, these devils, they one hand wash the other. They're gonna take up for each other, man. And at the end of the day, we got to bring these things out. We have to separate from this wickedness of this place, man. You know, and that's why we do these videos and we talk about this devil. Let me bring this out. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. You know what I'm saying? We were once in this world, you know, but at the end of the day, we know who the darkest of the darkest in this world are, man. And wicked, man. Esau, man. Therefore, this 1 Thessalonians 5:6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, man. You know, so we have to watch and call out these things, man. You know, here it is where you're watching these different cartoons and they're all about sex and weird stuff, man. You know, but, you know, this is who you trust, your former NBC News producer, who also was top of, who also had a job in Homeland Security and a bunch of other top jobs, man. Look at this face right here, man. You know, I got nerve enough to bring out war documentaries, but what were you doing over there to those people, man? But everything's being exposed, and that's our job, man. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.